In the middle of the night, during Aethera's watch, like I mentioned, you heard the distant rumbling of thunder, what sounded like a few miles and miles away. Thunderclaps, strikes of lightning, but it passed through the night and you didn't notice any rain, no storm. It was very quiet after that. It was only about 15 or 20 minutes that happened. The rest of the night passes pretty peacefully. The wind outside giving a light hum as you sit there and rest, watching the rest of your party. You all rise awake not too long after the sun, probably a good 7 in the morning. You all eat some of the meal that Rosari's brought, and you prepare for the last leg of the journey. And it is up to you to begin these last few steps if you guys want to do any sort of preparations before you head out. You know that you have just hours to go, 3 or 4 at most.
During my prayers, do I get any sort of vision or anything?
Give me a religion check, and you can give yourself advantage if you want to spend a spell slot. Now remember, you guys are not taking a long rest. That was a short rest.
Yeah, I know. Can it be a first level
Yeah.
spell slot? If it could be a first level spell slot, then sure. Thank goodness for that advantage. 19 plus 9, that's a 28.
Okay, yeah. What are you specifically looking for?
My other roll was an 8, by the way. I'm just looking for... I don't know. I just want to know if we are heading towards danger, I guess. I'm just trying to be proactive.
I'm going to say on a 28, that is really high. Your entire religion and your visions and your powers are based on getting sunlight and worshiping Piranha.
Mm-hmm.
And for the longest time, you have been locked in a box, and in those dark times, your visions are sort of hidden, obscured. You can't see anything because you don't have sunlight during those times. You feel confident that you're on the right path. You feel like Piranha is guiding you. You feel this warmth, this assuredness, but you sense another period of darkness directly ahead of you where you are going to be on your own, using your own devices, and you feel like you'll come out of that, but the future is always changing.
Okay, sure. Sounds good.
All right, so that's Dahlia's morning prayer. Dahlia's out there praying to the sun for a few minutes. The rest of you are up and about. Are you guys ready to head out, or do you have any other business you want to handle before leaving?
Not before leaving, but when it seems like we're getting close, I'm going to cast Warding Bond on Lucian.
Cool. How long does that last?
1 hour, that's why I'm waiting.
Okay, so we'll just say that you cast it before you guys get to anywhere that you deem a danger.
Can we just all agree right now that if anything starts going badly, we use the stones, like, immediately?
No, I've got built for no reason.
I know, but some of us like to play hero and do stupid things. So I want us all to promise we use the stones, all of us, if things start going bad.
Things will probably be fine. I feel good about this.
With that, if like the book's in danger, you get out with the book.
You all just talked at the same time, and I have no idea what anybody said.
Oh, wait.
That was a lot.
I'm sure we are on the right path.
Go ahead.
It is fine.
If I go down and someone has access to the book, grab it and get out.
If you go down, you're not... Hopefully we're not going to go down. We just use the stones before we go down, that is.
Yeah,
and
but if
especially for you who has the book.
I do not even think there will be a
important
fight or anything.
I'm grabbing you, mate.
I appreciate that. But
Dahlia, I don't know what's up there, but I do know that half of the people that went on this pilgrimage the last time didn't come back. And they prepared for this. They trained for it. And we have fucking Leo. So
I am not.
Speaking of that,
Leo.
the soda is up here somewhere.
Yeah, not too sure how that's gonna go. Does anyone have an extra stone for her? Maybe?
Sorry?
No? Okay.
Oh, I'm
cool.
sorry. I bought 7. So
She can have mine.
I fucking have an extra one. I guess I could give it to her. Damn it, just say that. I didn't want it. It's a waste of my money. Well, fine. If it takes that for everyone to leave when the time comes, then I agree. But anyways, are we gonna die here, Leo?
I do not think so. If you want the, Oracle's input.
Okay, Oracle, tell me. Guarantee me we won't die here.
My guarantee is that we are on the right path. But the future changes with all of our choices.
All of our choices, or did you just look at your own future?
I do not usually look into my own future. Typically other people's only. As far as I can tell, we are going the right way.
I don't know what the right way or wrong way is. I just don't want to die. That's all. I still
Well,
think
there are 2 clerics on this team, so I imagine you probably won't. Let's go! And then I'm gonna start walking wrong way.
I'm going to immediately just help her and help them get on thinking Loki. Can relate. They're not going to walk along, right?
Yeah, Loki kind of gives you. Whoa.
What?
No. Loki gives you kind of like a knowing glance as you help Dahlia up on to Loki. Dahlia, I don't know if you've ever ridden a horse before, but you feel this like large animal beneath you.
I rode horses the whole way here.
Oh yeah, you're right. I take that back.
But I've never ridden a horse by myself.
Well, you have like the saddle on Loki. There are some reins for you to hold on to. And Rosari's Loki just kind of looks at you, giving like a knowing, I'll follow you.
Good. About time.
There was a horse the whole time.
Not the whole time. Just recently.
Just Ava, I take it you want Zim again.
I would love Zim again because I'm fucking cold as shit.
Okay.
Also, did we lose exhaustion level or no?
1.
Yes, give me all the warmth. Thank you.
And I'm gonna make him big.
Also, it's like a support animal.
Make him all warm and fiery.
Yeah.
I'm very, very nervous. I'm paranoid.
You guys head out of the cave, the bitter winds biting at your skin once again, and you begin heading off up the mountain further and further. After about 45 minutes or so of walking, enduring the morning cold, the sun's shining on you, so that brings a little bit of warmth and respite. You come upon another one of those stone altars that you encountered last time. This one is the 5th in the series. They're getting sequentially bigger and more grandiose and important. This one even has some flowers placed on it, some like etchings in the stone. Some people have even engraved like their initials. This one reads out, "Thunderous are his steps. They shake the earth. Evil trembles at the sound of impending retribution."
Lovely. I don't think there's 2 ways to interpret that here. Is I don't know.
It's getting more treacherous, I guess.
Didn't you know these things?
No.
You are the Cortean.
No one like tells
Not
you
a good one.
anything to help prep or don't hear any stories. Nothing.
No.
Well, that's lame.
You don't know a lot of things,
No one talks
Leo.
about this. No one talks about the pilgrimage.
Leo's absolutely correct. It is so secretive that even he has not been told anything. However, I do want to give an opportunity for a roll here. Lucian's a nerd, and Leo is literally part of this church. I will let one of you make a roll. You can talk to each other to decide who. Lucian, you can make a history check, or Leo can make a religion check. Whoever wants to do a little bit of a recalling some information about the word retribution.
I think this is your thing, Leo.
Shit. You said religion?
Yeah,
Can I guide him?
you can give guidance. Sure.
Okay.
Oh shit, I rolled a nat 20 anyway. So we all right. We're good. We're good.
Starting off strong. We're going to need it.
Yeah, bro.
All right. All right. David, not Leo. David. Retribution is an important word. It's great. Trust me. Retribution is an important word in the Church of Corteus because it's kind of like the word revenge, but it's much more of a imbuing justice rather than personal gain. So it's someone did something wrong and I'm correcting that. Like I'm turning back the tide of karma towards them. That is entirely what the Church of Corteus is about, is we hunt down evil things who do evil acts, not because they wronged us, but because those acts are evil in and of themselves. So retribution, you hear that word, or read it, I guess. That evil trembles at the sound of retribution, connecting it back to some of these previous stone pillars about, if you're innocent, you have nothing to fear. You get a strong feeling that on a nat 20, I'm giving you extra information here. Whatever happens at the top of this pilgrimage is some sort of judgment of, are you good or evil? You're starting to think back to Zane's pilgrimage group that left with about 14 and less than 8 returned. You're traveling up this mountain in the beginning of winter, and you guys are surviving pretty strong. You don't know if those missing members went missing because of the trek up here, or if what lies at the top kept them from coming back.
Oh.
And that's it.
Oh.
People in the chat got is good.
Wow.
Shit. I guess whatever peace you need to make with yourself, so now's the time to do it.
You tell us all of that.
I mean, Leo. Yeah, what the fuck? You can't just say that.
What does that mean?
Just no context.
Oh, so creepy.
Are you going to sacrifice us all?
Yeah, Leo,
Nah,
take
I-
over. Take
I-
Kind of
I
sounds
don't
like it.
I know. All I know
I am always at peace.
right now is that there's going to be judgment
Right.
at the top of this mountain.
What are we being judged on?
Yeah.
I guess if you're Cortean, whether you're evil or not.
Oh, so we will not be judged, just you.
Matter for all of us.
Is that true? Just you?
I'm pretty sure it's everyone that's going to be up there. Everyone that's going on the pilgrimage here has been judged.
We are not Corteans.
Zane's pilgrimage, a bunch of them died.
Do you know that they died?
No, I just know a lot of them didn't come back.
Maybe they were just excommunicated.
Possibly.
Maybe the people that came back are the evil ones, and the people that are good ascended to somewhere else.
I don't think that helps us.
I don't feel like how that works.
That's fucked up.
To keep the pace rolling, you guys continue sort of pondering and brainstorming, pun intended, about what this could mean, what these stone altars are like saying, if there's some sort of connection between all of them, what they're referring to. The list goes on. Before you reach the mark of the second hour, you guys pass. I'm going to say Athera, you're the most perceptive visually in the party for sure. You notice that about 100 feet away, close to this sort of rocky cliff face, you would have not noticed it because of the snow that's starting to accumulate on it, but you just pick out this vivid blue kind of chitinous material that just stands out against the white of the snow. Will you go ahead and make me a perception check to see if you can't detect what this thing is? I'm going to say on a 15 or higher, you get something. On a 25, you get everything.
I got a 17.
17. It looks like a creature laying with the snow starting to accumulate like a little blanket over it. So it wouldn't be much of a diversion. You literally go over, check it out, and come right back. Or you could just let it pass and keep going.
I'm going to point it out to the party. Well, that looks interesting. Should we check it out?
What
You
would
think we should?
I am not very helpful about how things look.
It looks like I don't know, it's a blue and maybe ice type thing, but it looks like a creature under the snow. It's hard to tell from this distance. I don't know. It looks peaceful, but it could also be dead.
I just go, hello,
course.
do you need help? That's what I'm doing.
You're doing
It
what?
happens.
Someone go poke it.
No response.
Gwen.
I will start walking over there to go and inspect it closer.
I'm gonna start running.
Follow behind her.
Go poke it. Go poke it.
At least a small group of you goes over there. When you arrive, I'm not going to make you make a check for this. You see this massive, kind of sprawled out on the ground, centipede-like creature. It is probably 15 to 20 feet long. It's got this blue chitinous like plates along its back, little spindles that point out from each of the plates. A massive face with giant fangs and glossed over eyes because it has been dead for some time. You guys have fought one of these before. It's a Remoraz. It's the thing that was attacking Orista when you guys helped Zane. This, however, is a fully grown adult one and nearly twice the size of the ones you guys were fighting.
I feel like it's very oddly good that all of the creatures we've met so far have been dead. Like, what if this had been alive and we had to fight it? Why is everything dead?
Matt, I'm just like poking it with the end of my bow.
Was it not
As it comes to blinding rod.
that member of Leo's harem that was doing it? What was her
You
name?
don't have a harem.
So you think Basilda killed it?
Well, she killed everything else, did she not?
Lucian, since you asked the question, give me either investigation or medicine with advantage. Investigation will give you what killed it. Medicine will give you how long it's been dead.
Investigation 17.
Pretty solid. On a 17, you can see that it indeed died by a large slashing weapon, so maybe some type of sword or some, lacerating blade. It does have the same lightning marks. Obviously, they weren't as effective against like a chitinous armor material, but it burned through it and killed this thing what looks like with ease. Like there's only one or two strikes versus I think you guys saw on the other one like multiple stab wounds.
Do you think Leo is supposed to get stronger this whole time, like on the pilgrimage, but Lucilda is doing it for him?
Because
Because it seems like she is getting. It seems like she is getting stronger.
Story of Leo's life.
Thing.
It is the
Lucilda's
story of
always
my life.
been stronger. So
So that has.
Well,
then it's not like
but
the
thing
length of
is only
chest
Leo
will
on
take them
her
up
bad
and
side.
I feel like I'm not the only one on her bad side. If we're all on the same team, we're all in fucking trouble. Let's.
I've never met this
well,
woman.
I'll join her team then. Fuck you. I don't want to be on her bad side.
No. I can't confirm she's talked bad about you to me before.
I've never met this woman a day of my life.
It was nice knowing all of you. I hope you guys do well at the end of the fucking.
Sure. Yeah, do you have a
guys take care.
Yeah, I absolutely have an answer.
Me and Lucilda are roughly the same level.
Roughly.
Like,
At least you were at the beginning of this pilgrimage.
I don't think I could take on a full-grown Remoraz, right?
Probably not. I will let you know over the table. One of two things happened. Either she leveled up 2 or 3 times between the last time you were training with her and saw her.
She's on XP base. This is bold.
Or she isn't the one who killed
She's
it.
got help.
Yes.
She's got help.
I did point out on the last one, I think it was piercing that killed
There's a spear, yeah.
the other creature. This one, I said it's a slashing weapon.
I love that for all of us.
Well,
This
maybe
is a
she found
nonsense.
something in that mine. Either way, standing here and speculating is not getting us any closer to the top.
I'm not really sure if I want to go to the top anymore.
Neither
How's
am
it gonna
I.
back up?
Onward.
Any other questions regarding the Remoraz?
I would have moved on already.
You
Ava's too nervous.
continue.
She's off.
You continue on. After you guys pass that 2-hour mark, so I will need everyone to make a Constitution saving throw, except I will call out the adjustment to mechanics here and now so that everyone knows it. Jocelyn was using the old third-party Genasi rule set, and I have since adapted and created a Genasi rule set for my setting since it's different and they don't have a new version of it. So Dahlia is resistant to cold damage because air Genasi are literally from Antarctica in my world. So
I do not get cold like you pussies.
yeah, unless it gets down super, super low,
Whoa,
Dahlia
I don't
is.
get cold either. Shit.
I will say I am pretty preoccupied due to the vaguely ominous bits of my vision earlier. So I'm like, while I'm riding on this horse, I'm just kind of praying the whole way up.
Fantastic. All right. Did anyone get
17?
nice? Did anyone get below a 12?
Nope.
Do I get a plus anything?
You get advantage because of Zim
And you get a +3.
and a +3 from Rosari.
Oh, okay, I'm good. I'm good.
I still failed, so I'm back up to 3.
Oh my god.
I rolled a 5 on the die. I'm getting a new G Coley.
I'm gonna mail you a dice set.
Probably a good call.
Zach, next time I see you, we're swapping dice hordes.
I rolled a nat 20, so can I just be like, I'm actually heating up, and I'd just be like,
Yeah.
You know what? On a nat 20, I will let you give Rosari's advantage.
okay,
All right.
Sorry, your code is not on right. You adjust your code.
That's a 7 on the die. So
Listen.
So 10 because of your +3. What's your constitution
Okay.
bonus?
hey, I got a +5.
There you go.
Yeah, if you pass, you pass. That's all we take.
Back
Okay.
to level 3.
Yeah. Okay. The next encounter that you guys run into, again, sitting here kind of pondering, sometimes out loud with each other about how did that thing die? Where did it come from? You guys get to a crevasse in the mountain with a probably about a 20, 25 foot rope bridge over it. Crevasse. The chasm that it spans.
So fancy.
Yeah. The chasm that it spans is probably 50-ish feet tall. So falling would certainly not be comfortable. The snow might cushion it a little bit, but it's still going to hurt a lot. This rope bridge is old and rickety. There are some planks missing out of the center. And without a check needed, you guys know that this thing is ready to go. And that's all I'm going to say about it.
Well, who's going first?
I will.
All right.
Cool. Loki Misty steps across the chasm so that she doesn't have to go.
Oh, yeah. Is it a 30-foot range on that?
I think it's face step, so I think it's 60 foot.
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, Loki takes Dahlia immediately across. No worries.
If I go across first, something happens, I can make myself fly across. So I'll start walking across.
Cool. Maybe you should go by like lightest to heaviest person.
I was the lightest. Excuse me. I was the lightest.
Lucian, you...
If something goes wrong, I can Misty Step and
Yeah.
push the door across. So
Go ahead, give me an acrobatics check.
4, 7,
A total of 7.
total of 7.
All right. You do not fall, but the DC for everyone else goes up by 2 to cross.
That's
So as you're crossing, you hear some creaking and a couple of boards giving away under your feet. You feel some start to give and you kind of step over them. You get across and you're fine, but now everybody else has got to go and it is slightly harder.
Maybe the
Okay, the heaviest.
heaviest guys should go first.
What's the
Nudging
bridge?
Rosaries and Leo.
What's the bridge made out of? You
It's
say it's like
it's made out of like rope and wood, and it's because of the snow and it freezing. It is relatively sturdy, but the wood is old and weak.
I have an idea.
Huh.
Who's the heaviest?
I'm sorry, do you want to go next?
Sure.
Gwen, will you hold on to Rosaris's hand?
Well, we could go at the same time.
Will you hold on to Rosaris's hand?
Together.
Bad idea.
Will slowly put my hand on top of Rosari's.
Fantastic. I cast levitate on Rosaris.
What's the range of levitate?
I think it's like 30 feet. No, it's actually 60 feet. I cast levitate on Rosaris.
Thank God.
All right, Rosaris, you feel a sort of surge and gust of wind around you that kind of picks you up about 10 feet off the ground as you are hovering there. Gwen, do you hold on to him?
So that he does not fly away like balloon.
I don't think he'll fly away, but sure, hold on to him, I guess. Unless he wants you to let go.
You guys can hold his hands and he'll make you lighter.
Is that how it works?
Yes.
Maybe then Leo should hold his hand.
Yes, 2 hands.
Go hold his hand, Leo.
Okay.
To get across the
Bridge with
fucking bridge.
power.
Let's go do it.
Okay.
All right, Leo.
And you, Ava, you get to put.
No, I'm fine.
I'm hearing Leo grabs Rosaris. Leo, you grab Rosaris, who is floating up in the air. Rosaris, how are you reacting to this?
I grabbed his hand.
Oh, it's such a cute
That is
Gwen.
The sickest death happens with 2 metal gauntlets.
So here's how we'll rule this mechanically. Rosaris, you do not have to make a check. As a matter of fact, Leo, you will make a check with advantage. It's an acrobatics.
Oh, that's
great. Oh, great. Great. Fucking awesome.
I'm going to let you know, now that you guys are in the shits, the DC is 12. If you fail by 5 or more, the bridge breaks. If you fail by less than 5, the DC goes up for everybody else.
That first one was a 7. And this one is a 9.
Cool. You do not fall, but the DC goes up.
Was Gwen not holding his other hand?
I thought she
No, yeah.
Okay, if that is the case,
with advantage?
Gwen and Leo are both
This
going.
is like a scene out of Peter Pan right now.
Actually, here's what I need.
Fucking Rosaris.
I did not realize you were both going. Otherwise, I would have had you roll flat. Gwen, I need you to make a athletic or acrobatics check with disadvantage.
Hey.
Why?
I have rough estimates for the weight of each of your character, including the gear they're wearing and the amount the bridge can hold. And you just sent one of them's floating, but the 3 biggest characters in the party all across at the same time.
That's a better chance to play. I got a 15.
On a 15, I will let you guys get across. The DC is still going to go up for everybody else, though. So across, we have Dahlia, Rosaris, Gwen, and Leo. And Lucian.
Sarah,
yes.
Gurion, go.
I'm pretty sure that I can make it across much better than
Oh,
you.
I am pretty confident that I can actually make it across way better than you.
I'm gonna wild shape into a squirrel.
You get across. No check needed. You climb across the
And
rope.
then I'm just going your point.
Dirty trickster.
So are you going across first, Athera, or are you waiting?
I'm waiting till Ava goes.
And Zip.
So, what is that? What is that?
It's an acrobatics check.
No, what do I have to be?
The DC right now is a 14.
All right, well, I got a flat 14 plus 8.
You're good. Ava, you will tiptoe dance your way across this bridge. The very light sounds of the boards
Staring at
creaking.
the squirrel the whole time as I dance across.
And Athera, you just kind of hop down the rope and you guys are fine. This bridge proved really no problem at all for you guys because I forgot that Air Genasi have levitate and that it can target other people. Oopsie, that's fun. It's all cool.
That was so hard, Shorty. You did such a good job. That was great. Great.
I was very nervous.
Can I give negative inspiration?
I So
Right.
scared. No.
Yes. It's called your stinking Constitution saves every 2 minutes.
Yeah,
I don't think all these compliments are going to save your life.
they're really not.
Hey.
Also, levitate levitate lasts for 10 minutes, and I have not dropped the spell.
Does my son get across, Shorty?
Yeah, I'm gonna let Zim get across. No problem, because I don't want to put Zim in danger.
Rosa
That's
marries
fucked up.
you. It's okay.
Yeah. Zim has plot armor. None of you do. With that, the next thing that you guys run into is actually another one of these stone altars. It's another 30 or so feet up this path. You guys are hitting that close to 3-hour mark at this point. And again, I'm going to point these towards Leo just because this is kind of his thing. This one is central on the path. The path actually goes around it, and it is a centerpiece as you walk. It reads, "Merciful is his blade. It strikes like lightning, swift and true. For hesitation is heresy."
Messy as death. It's basically what this one is.
I do not know that I agree.
As you guys continue, not long after this stone altar, following the winding path up the mountain, you go over the precipice of a hill, going back down, and then you guys are kind of shocked to see a strange shape jutting from the ground. It is probably 15 foot long, and you think it to be stone at first until you see it reflect and shine in the sunlight. A little bit of the snow on top of it, but just enough of the surface underneath breaking through. But it is a long, slender slab of metal, sharpened at one edge, jutting up at the ground at an angle, maybe 20 degrees or so, just enough for you guys to walk under it and look at it as it passes you over. Without any checks needed, you look up and you see this mossy green metal, beautifully forged, a massive sword, curved and slender, some metal that you've never encountered. Will all of you give me a perception check really quick? Except for Dahlia. These are all sight-based things. I'm sorry. You're blind.
Oh, nat 20.
Oh.
I got a 23.
Yeah, 25.
Okay.
Yeah, okay, whatever.
All of you got above a 20, so I will give it to you all three at the same time. As you're passing through, your eyes follow where this blade curves and goes down back into the earth, and you see, as you're passing around this section of the mountain, following the trail along, something inhuman, almost completely alien to you, is resting on the side of this mountain. A humanoid skeleton standing 35, 40 feet tall, massive, gargantuan in comparison to anything you've ever encountered before. Clearly it died ages ago, but it is resting on the side of the mountain, the sword clearly dropped from its hand, the bones seeping and melding with the earth. You see the skull, half of it buried underneath dirt, a large fang protruding up from the bottom of its jaw and from the top. I'm going to say that on the surface, you guys have no idea what this could be. If any of you want to make any checks trying to identify what it is, how long ago it died, would be significantly harder, but that's an option. But you see this large figure there. You see some of this mossy green metal adorning the wrist bones, around the neck, around the head, but it has clearly been sitting here decaying for God knows how long for it to be a skeleton in the snow.
And try to figure out what it is.
Sure. Give me a history check with disadvantage.
3.
I'm going to say,
Thanks for the disadvantage.
You're
Shorty. I
welcome.
really appreciate it.
what was your first roll? I'm curious.
With a 12.
Okay. On a 3, I'm going to say in character, Gwen looks up and just goes, damn. And then keeps going.
Yeah.
When she does that, I'm gonna also look up and be like, "What's going on?" and try to figure out what it is.
Yeah, I'll say the three of you who saw it first, can make a history check with disadvantage. And we'll say the rest of the group is at the whim of whatever you guys roll. I don't think anyone would specifically have any advantage here.
Yeah, well, I got a 4.
Gwen looks up and says, damn, and you follow her eyes. You see this huge skeleton like resting against the side of the mountain. You just go, damn.
Is it like far away or can I like touch it?
It's like 60 feet away, but the sword is like stuck into the ground and kind of propped up, and you guys are traveling underneath it.
Okay.
Leo, do you also want to give me a history check with disadvantage?
No.
Come on, you should have joined us.
Come on, get a 5.
Say damn.
Just get above a 10.
So now one and
You guys both look up and go,
that'd be my night. I don't know.
damn. Leo looks up. You about piss yourself with how startled you are. You look up and go, ah, shit. Terrified. Yeah, you guys, you don't know what this is. It's clearly a large humanoid. And I say large as in bigger than any Goliath you've ever encountered. This thing stands above most buildings. As a matter of fact, the North Tower on Loomis's campus is like 40-ish feet tall, and this thing matches that.
If somebody describes it to me, can I roll history?
Also with disadvantage, but yes.
Sweet.
Go ahead.
Who's going to describe it to me?
You
Has
guys
this game got horns, surely?
No,
Okay.
I say,
just the fangs. And they're not like husks like Leo's. They are fangs. Like they're just longer
does
and
it
sharper
look like?
canines and
I ask Leo, I guess. And then you just describe it to me.
Terrifying.
Terrifying and large.
It's huge. Larger
it's
than any house I've ever seen.
15. I rolled a 15 and a 13 on the die.
the best you can think of is legend and tale passed down orally from person to person. Specifically, back where you're from, in Nirvana and Zephimil and those wild, cold lands, it is rumored that giants still walk the earth. And hearing of a 40-foot tall skeleton with fangs and a sword and very large, ornate jewelry decorating its wrists and neck and head, you think, well, I can't see it, but the best I could guess
Is it's probably a giant.
probably a giant.
In that case, do I know of any like farewell sayings? Because I do speak.
Yeah, I mean, you speak Niranan. You
I
can,
speak Neuron and I
you
speak
could
giant.
you could say something in your native tongue to it.
Yeah, I'll just say some sort of like farewell to it in giant.
What was that? You guys continue on rounding this path around the giant. As a matter of fact, after you pass this one, some 15 minutes up the road, you see another one laid out against another mountain. This one much more horizontal, its sword laid down beside it as if it had fallen, potentially in battle. Again, ages and ages ago, reduced to a skeleton at this point. You guys travel around it, continue on up the mountain.
Say, you know, they say that giants are what pushed my people from Zephimil.
talking about these things.
Well, giants, yes.
I mean, they are pretty big, yeah. They're giant.
It's a really good name.
That's a giant creature if I ever saw one.
As you guys are traveling for just a little bit more, another 30 minutes or so, you do not have to make another constitution save. Before you even reach the 4-hour mark, you begin going up an incline, and right as it begins to level out into this open field with a humble, small stone altar at its side. The last of these stone altars reads, "Judgment, that which condemns evil and saves the righteous. Enter and find salvation." And across this leveled out plateau, this open area, the air is alive. It feels charged with electricity, and you see just a few hundred feet away a log cabin, snow decorating the roof, a little bit of a light coming from inside a window, closed door. It's very humble. It's modest, small. Leo, will you give me a religion check?
Great, another fucking check.
Yep.
I'm nervous, you guys.
Don't you
24.
On a 24, that's what we're talking about. You can feel it. This is the spot that Corteus ascended. This is the spot he fought Varameth and won. For the time being, any spell you cast in this area is cast at 2 levels higher.
Oh shit, let's go.
Holy damn.
Is now a good time to say that I'm going to go ahead and cast Warding Bond on Lucian?
It would. This is the summit that you guys have been aiming for. Leo calls it out and he says, this is it.
Oh, we're here.
I
Alright,
that's
Oh, we're here.
Rizari, so you have to give me the ring, by the way.
Yeah, I have one. I'll give it to you.
Thanks.
Congratulations.
Nobody told me this shit.
Are we all ready?
So Corteus lives up here in an old log cabin.
Yeah, as I said, log
Fine.
cabin.
Can I
Can you?
cast life sense?
I mean, you're too far away to do anything right now. But you can
Yeah,
cast it
but
on the
it's a
party.
radius, so I just want to. While we're walking up.
If you want to cast it on the party, you can.
Sure.
All right, describe what that looks like for you.
I'm gonna say that I imagine that it's fairly cloudy up here, right?
A little bit. It's
Um,
like it's too cold for it to really be misty,
Mm-hmm.
but it is like the snow is trickling and falling down a little bit, so your vision is hazy after a while.
Mm-hmm. So I guess the air is just going to kind of whip around me a little bit and then go out. And as it gets to the living beings, which is right now the party, it'll whip around them, and they'll just like a heartbeat of a glow, and then it'll fade off, and they'll just like kind of feel watched a little bit.
That's nice.
Everyone remember what we promised?
No,
When?
promise. No, what do we promise?
Are you kidding me? We promised that we would use the stones, all of us, if things
Oh,
are going bad.
Well, we never like we
That
didn't
promise.
promise or anything. so it just
No,
didn't
it
stick
was-
in my head.
Okay.
We got to do something physical for it to stick.
Your pinky promised me right now.
And do you want to like spit in your palm and handshake?
I thought you were referring to coitus.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh. Okay.
what's that?
I mean, we don't have the time right now. All right. Give me your pinky.
I think Leo's gonna say a prayer before he goes any.
Ava's gonna then hide behind Rosari's. Just hanging on to the back of his coat and tiptoeing with just scary.
Okay. Leo's gonna start walking forward.
Fantastic.
Let's go.
Is it between you, Leo, or do you want to do this on your own?
I'll walk up to the cabin myself.
How close are we going to be to the cabin?
It's in colds.
Yeah, if
I mean-
anything happens, just be ready.
How far back is the group staying? Because I said this thing was like 200, 200.
Yeah, that's what I'm asking.
It's
Yeah. I mean, we could walk up fairly close.
okay.
I feel like we should just stay outside the door so we can run in if something.
I'm
comes in.
saying roughly within 10 feet because that's how far my aura is.
Yeah, you guys stay pretty close to Leo, but you let him lead. You walk across this field towards the cabin.
Does anything else pop up life sense?
No. As you approach, it's hard to describe this feeling, but this area, this flat section of this mountain, just feels peaceful. Like the bite of the cold is dulled. Your stresses begin to slowly seep and fall away, and they are replaced by a wonder. You approach the door, Leo, Your hand reaches out to the little metal knob, and you feel a little arc of electricity jump from your finger to the knob, and you pull back, and you reach forward. Do you want to open the door?
Yeah.
You turn the knob, push it open slowly. You hear the creak of the hinges. It's an old building. There are little tiny gaps in the wall where the wind blows through, but you see a humble one-room log cabin with no bed. There is a small fire pit. There's bookshelves with old books lining the walls. Tiniest bit of snow that slipped in through the cracks of the walls. There's a couple candles lit. The fire is going, but it's reduced to a smolder at this point. You see above a mantle, there's a huge bow, maybe 10 feet in length. This lustrous, golden, shining wood-looking material. But the cabin's empty.
I'm gonna turn around to everyone else and be like, I don't think anyone's home.
Is someone supposed to?
home?
Yeah.
I don't know.
What do we do?
We go inside because I'm freezing, and then I'm gonna push through and go inside.
You go in, and it is so much warmer. It's so comfortable. It's the first time you've been indoors in a few days, and you were just shedding the frigid layer that was caked on. As a matter of fact, Athera,
Doorknob. Oh, continue.
your high passive perception, you're going to note that there is a small little tea set off to the side on like a little table.
Oh, well, surely whoever lives here will appreciate having tea when they get back. And I'm gonna start making tea.
Yeah.
I'm going to say that you all following Athera's lead, it seems safe. No one's here. You don't feel threatened or uneasy even, which is weird because you were all so stressed out coming up here. You all file your way into the house. I mean, you're still uneasy, but it is waning.
I'm a little uneasy
We uneasy.
because of my my vision. I'm a little uneasy.
I mean, yeah.
We're just like in some stranger's house. We just walked straight in.
Well, the door was unlocked.
But you all enter in. I'll say, Rosaries, you are like kind of watching the door, but after everyone else goes in, honestly, you think that the best way to stand guard and protect everyone is to be closer to them. So I'll say that you also head in and close the door behind you. And you guys watch as the tiny little trickles of snow slowly get lighter and lighter over the course of a couple minutes, but you're free to look around the cabin and check the place out if you want to investigate anything.
Where's this bow at all?
Give me a religion check with disadvantage.
Do you think the judgment is whether or not we steal anything from this house?
Do you
To be safe, we probably shouldn't.
I do not.
11. No, wait. Yes, this fun.
I am going to ask if you want to investigate it just by looking at it, or if you want to walk up and like touch it and kind of move it around a little bit. See if you can't check it out.
I'll ask Leo if because I think I know what this is, and so I don't want to do anything yet.
What are you asking me?
I think this is Hyla's bow.
Can't you ask your book?
Oh yeah, I'll bring out my book.
I could also ask Shog.
Both of you immediately like pull out your magic items and just try to get a vibe for, is this one of the artifacts? Is this Hyla's bow? You very quickly get the idea that no, it is not.
While they're yapping, can I
I'll cast detect magic. Oh yeah, go ahead.
Can I like snuck outside to build a snowman, but instead of it being a
What?
snowman, it's like a dragonborn. Outside the door. Snow dragon.
I will say that you, within the course of like 5 minutes, so very quickly, you go out and you build like a hasty little dragonborn. It's very shoddy, so it kind of just like has 2 stick arms poking out like that. Wide open face. It looks cute in a like pug way.
I think I also want to go outside just to continue my prayers. Because I'm
yeah.
still a little.
You and Gwen go outside for at least a couple of minutes, but it seems like the group is convening in the
Oh,
And I'm gonna also go outside, and I'm gonna bring tea for both of them because they're cold, and 2 carrots for the horns on Gwen.
Oh my goodness.
Love that.
It's in the kitchen.
Do I?
It's really normal.
Does Leo notice anything Cortean inside?
Let me hold on. Let me handle these in order. Lucian and Rosaris both said they wanted to cast Detect Magic, which I will allow, but I will point out that Rosaris, you can cast Detect Evil and Good, and I don't think Lucian can if you would rather do that.
Sure, I'll do that one then.
Cool. Lucian, you cast Detect Magic. Looking around, there's almost nothing magical about this shelter here, this little cabin. No magic items, nothing. However, the bow doesn't register as mundane, but it's not enchanted either. It's strange. And that is when Rosaris, you cast Detect Evil and Good, and yours is specifically flavored to, is it godly? Is it not?
Yeah.
And you detect an almost imposing level of divinity coming off of that bow.
Yeah, I'll relay that to whoever the heck's still inside at this point.
I think Lucian and Leo are.
Would I have any, after the books we've read, who from Cortez's party would have used a bow, if not Hyla? I don't think anybody. None of the main enchanted ones were a bow, other one is.
I mean, yeah, the party that Cortez had, he used a spear. Hyla used a bow, and Jacques had his weapon. But that was, I mean, you've read through it. There's no other bows listed in that group.
And plus, isn't Corteus the only one that ended up divine at the end?
Yeah, but I'm assuming if you're near someone when they ascend, there's some level of nuclear payload on you.
Divinity is radioactive.
I'm just trying to work out what's going on.
You try, but I'm gonna call that religion check that you made, and you're just like not able to piece this together. As a matter of fact, give me an Arcana check. Just flat.
Good at that. 70.
That's still solid. You're running through your brain. You're trying to think of like, does this sound like anything I've studied before? Does it sound like anything I've looked at before? It's clearly not normal. And I'm going to say that it is information to say that you know nothing about it. The material doesn't look natural. The design doesn't look natural. The size doesn't look natural. It's 10 feet long, if not a little bit bigger.
It looks like a giant would use it.
It's probably too small for a giant. Like the giants that you guys passed,
Like a 7-foot tall person's longbow, 8-foot tall person's longbow.
most, like Gwen uses a longbow and it's almost as tall as she is. So it's almost a 1-to-1 ratio. Like they can be taller or shorter, but
Would I get the sense that this is from another plane? Is that possible to figure that out with?
You know what?
You were society.
You were an Oath of the Watcher. Give me a religion check. I'm calling for a lot of checks here. I promise we'll continue on with other stuff shortly.
24.
You've read stories, old stories, about the heavens, the hells, the other planes. Most people refer to them as fantasy and fiction. You get the feeling that this sort of thing, looking at it, better fits the description of something made in one of the heavens than it does something made on Earth. To give you an idea, I'll say that you and Lucian are brainstorming together. You're talking about it. Lucian, you list through natural materials with innate strong properties like adamantine, mithril. There are ironwood trees in the north of Wisteria that are like as strong as metal, but they're made of wood. It's just still susceptible to fire. This thing registers in that kind of regard, but it's not native to the material plane. You are looking at a bow that from its appearance looks to be made of gold, but at a closer look seems to be made of this metallic wood. It's certainly not anything you would encounter if the planes really were limited to just here. Now, with that being said, Leo, you were asking to do another check.
Yeah, I was just looking for anything Cortean.
I'll let you decide, investigation or religion. I'll let you know, investigation is like literally finding stuff here. Religion is vibe, aura.
I'm gonna check the vibes. That's a 20.
The feeling you get in prayer when you feel closest to Corteus pales in comparison to just standing in this building. You ask if anything gives you the vibe of Corteus, of that Cortean belief, the feeling you get when you are following his command and praying and enacting in his word. The whole place, down to the wood that makes up the building. You get the sense that this, obviously because Corteus ascended here, is a hallowed, religious, sanctified area. I'm going to say on a dirty 20 that you think it goes a little bit deeper than that, that maybe something happened after Corteus ascended. Maybe the person here is connected to Corteus in some way, but you have that energy. It's the feeling you get when your dad uses his powers, but that's temporary. This is, the location itself is imbued with that. Moving from there, the group outside, you build a little snowman. Dahlia, you do a little prayer. What little clouds are overhead, passing through, the sunlight shining again, the snow easing up and releasing. Atheri, you go outside, you bring them all tea. Do you guys head back inside?
I mean, the cold never bothered me anyway. And I'm a little nervous. So I think I'm just gonna keep an ear out, but stay outside so that I can stay in my prayer. Because I can't really do it very well with a roof.
In regards to what you did earlier about asking for a vision, would you do me the favor of using your casting of augury right now?
Yes.
I don't think you have to do anything, but just go ahead and mark it down that you've used your free casting of it. Looking to the sunlight, that's where you're most comfortable. You prefer to be in direct line of sight, so to speak, with the sun. But you get a strong feeling that that darkness that we were referring to is coming on very soon.
Mm-hmm.
And you staying outside gives you a bad feeling, which is a very rare occurrence.
Uh-oh.
Oh, shit.
I'm going inside and I'm just gonna braid little pieces of my hair. There's like 10 different braids in my hair right now.
The rest of you that were outside, you guys follow suit? Go back in the cabin?
Yeah, I'm following.
Yeah, you all right?
I just have a very bad feeling.
Do you mean bad feeling?
It's a dark feeling. Like, the last time I felt a feeling like this, I ended up imprisoned for years. Bad feeling.
Great.
Is it storming outside?
As you guys begin to get inside and talk, Leo, you notice it very quickly. You guys feel the light begin to fade in the room. Thunder rumbles, clouds cover the sky, and it gets as dark as night. You hear the rumbling of thunder, crackling in the sky. All of your hairs stand on end. Will each of you give me a perception check really quick?
Who?
Everybody. Or, again, I'll let Dahlia make one. Sure.
17.
17.
20.
Nice. Damn.
Who got above a 20?
Or a 20?
I'll take a 20.
20. Yeah.
The total for this is a 27.
Fantastic. At a 20 or higher, you visibly see the shadows that are cast by the candles in this room and the fire. As the light fades out and those take up the walls, they are growing longer and longer, but that fire remains unchanged. Dahlia, you, being attuned with light, can feel your shadow stretching and expanding across the wall. You all hear your hearts beating in your ears as the thunder continues to crash outside and the clouds overhead boom and rumble. And then just as soon as they had started, they fade out and disappear. And the light comes back. And you guys hear a knock at the door. 3 light little tap, tap, tap. And we're going to stop there for a break because a lot of us got to pee. With them, they brought the rumbling of thunder, which came and went. The winds picked up, the sky darkened, but it has since passed. You hear the knock, knock, knock on the door, and then a voice calls out, almost comforting you in this rise of tension, this static in the air. It simply calls out, "Do not be afraid."
I think it's for you, Leo. And I think
Yeah.
You can come in, I guess.
It's probably their house.
I know. Like, they're probably just standing out there.
This is all you, Leo.
Open the door, mate.
All right.
And nudging with my elbow.
Uh-huh.
Very forcefully, by the way.
I'm going.
Like
going.
he stumbles over.
Leo, you walk forward again, and your hand, instead of one little arc of lightning touching the doorknob, each of your fingers spark and jolt for a second. Multiple arcs of electricity, blue, shooting between your fingertips and the metal. You stabilize it a little bit, and you reach forward, and you break open the door, and you see a 6'3" young man, maybe about your age, early 20s, long, kind of pale, almost like desaturated blonde hair past his shoulders, straight. You see him looking over at the little statue of the Dragonborn off beside the cabin. He's got very handsome features, but he's clearly young. Like early 20s is right about where his age would be at. He's got these like chiseled cheekbones, nice job, but he's clearly got youthfulness in his face. And he, smirking a little bit, points over at the snowman and he says, "Is this a creation of yours?"
It's mine.
"I admire the artistic vision. It's impressive."
Thank you. It's what kids back at my home used to make all the time.
"Do you all mind if I come in? You are sent up here to visit with me, of course. I heard the tolling of the bell."
It is your house, is it not?
Your house.
"It is, but I am not one to intrude." He gives you a friendly smile and ducks his head a little bit as he walks through the door frame. His figure is pretty tall, rivaling about those of you in the group that are the biggest, about that 6'2", 6'3" mark. Not overly buff. You see he's wearing very light clothing for such a cold climate. Just a light, long sleeve shirt, regular pants, boots on his feet. And he's not as broad built as Leo or Rosari's. He doesn't have quite the muscle definition of Gwen. He just looks like a 21-year-old guy. But he looks around to all of you, sees the tea that Athera made, and he says, "Oh, excellent. I guess I don't have to offer it to you. You've made yourself right at home, which is completely fine. I hope you know that it brings me comfort to know that you were inclined enough to make yourself feel comfortable here."
Would you like a cup? And I'm going to offer him one.
Absolutely. He takes it and takes a sip.
Fearing didn't lace it, did you?
No, she did not.
Sometimes make your weird tease. So,
Who are you?
Yeah, I didn't think that was smart this time.
In response to Dahlia's question, he kind of holds up a hand and he says, "Let us all get acquainted first. No need for poking questions immediately. Thank you for the hospitality. Hopefully it is repaid in kind. But I assume you are here for, I recognize most of you. Leo, this is your pilgrimage, is it not?
It is.
Quite early, if I might say so myself, but Father Edel is a wise man. I trust his judgment, and I recognize most of your faces." And he points through and names each of you: Leo, Ava, Thera, Lucian, Gwen, Rosaries. And then he gets to it all and he says, "I'm not familiar with you. You are new, are you not? Zane did not tell me about you."
I have only met Zane once.
That fucking snitch.
why are you recognizing us? That's a bit creepy.
Yeah, that's really creepy.
Who are you exactly?
It is hard to describe. You've taken your pilgrimage early. I assume you had good reason for it. Father Edel does not send people up the mountain without cause. So before I answer any questions of yours, you are in my home. I would like to know the cause of your arrival. I have prepared to host you. I would like to know why you're visiting.
We're in possession of a book.
The book.
The
Layman's book.
Yes, layman's.
Well, fantastic. Then you will be delighted to know that you have finally delivered it to the hands that it needed to be brought to. Now, if you've brought the book to me, I will answer whatever questions you may have. And Leo, you are quite the recruiter for the organization that we have set up here.
No.
That's not supposed to.
Don't assume that we're gonna be working. No.
I
Don't do this.
I follow Piranha.
That is fine. You can follow whoever
I
you
follow
like.
my gal Keenma. And if you don't know who she is, I know what to tell you.
Keenma.
Yeah, I saw a skeleton up in the mountain.
No, I think you are mistaken. That is Keenma's corpse that you refer to, but you are no descendant of Keenma.
What's that supposed to mean?
I have met Keenma, and you two look nothing alike.
I feel like that's racist.
No, just an observation. Keenma was more brassy in tone, kind of like an orangey, yellow, copper color. And Keenma did pass
Keenma,
some time ago.
dragons or something, I don't know. Mix things up.
So interesting, seeing how you mortals think the world works. We are not here to talk about dragons or their lifespan.
You are not mortal then.
Not quite.
You have not told us your name.
I have multiple. You can refer to me by whatever you like. Most here refer to me as the Sword of Corteus, because that is what I am. If you wish to follow me, as you said, you follow Piran, you follow Keenma. Piranum. My apologies. My deific name, if you would call it that, is Avant. But I've also been known by mortal names. Arion, Savior of Kiel. But names hold weight. And
Savior of Kiel.
Everyone that's in.
Sorry.
I've been alive for quite some time, and I have done many things and earned many titles. You asked my name, I gave it to you, but if you speak it, that is a sign of worship.
I shan't then.
No. Never.
I do not expect you to.
What do you want the book for?
Glad to see that you guys are on the same page. I want the book because it is the answer to a question that I have been seeking for quite some time. If you haven't noticed, the gods are not here, and I would like to know why. And I would like to change that. And that book has the next step on my journey.
You said you are the Sword of Corteus?
Yes.
You yourself?
Mhm.
So, the atrocities of the sword are your actions?
Yes. If you wish to call them atrocities.
I would.
Why would you order?
Player city.
Why would you order people to kill the people you save?
You're asking a very...
Why kill them?
You're asking a very complicated question, and the answer is equally complicated. I wish to save as many as possible. I do not wish ill on any of you. But I have a mission in front of me. My father is somewhere. I do not know where. And I want to find him. He is the last hope I have that humanity is not a competitive tide of evil. And if anyone or anything stands in the way of that, including my own desire not to hurt others, then they must be eliminated.
So your father is worth the death of thousands?
Yes, if it means saving all of humanity.
I mean, killing people, that sounds pretty evil to me.
Have you not killed anyone
Innocent,
in the name of good?
innocent people. People who have done nothing, families, children.
Ava.
Why exactly order that attack?
Aren't you?
Oh, you're so wrong. So misled. So misguided. Gwen, you are a hunter, are you not? I see you wield a bow.
Yeah. What about it?
If there is an animal caught in a trap, its leg wounded, its lifespan greatly altered, its quality of life diminished, and you attempt to free it, to help it, and it continues to bite at you and gnaw off its own leg, do you hate it? Is it evil to put it out of its misery?
No.
That is my point.
I don't really know if I would equate a rabbit to, like, a person, though.
From my perspective, I would.
And from your perspective, you're supposed to be powerful, yes? It is your job to save.
Yes, and if saving people means ending their life, I have no qualms with that. And if saving the lives of others means ending the life of one, I have no qualms with that. And if finding the answers that I have been looking for means destroying a city that had plenty of warning, so it shall be.
Knowledge is not worth that destruction.
Seems pretty selfish.
What were you looking for on Plaza?
Before he answers you, Leo, he looks to Ava and he says, I would disagree. Selfishness means holding your own virtues higher than sanctity of others. If you are not willing to set aside your own preferences for your life in order to save the lives of countless as I have, I would call you selfish. I've heard that Leo at once was a pacifist, and in true Cortean honor, he gave that up to protect you, to save Lucilda.
Where
He
is
became
Leo's never protected me. Let's get that straight.
one
first.
question at a
Second
time. Leo, you asked why I want the book. My father saved this world and ascended to godhood. He brought me back, he empowered me, and I hunted the evil that stained our world in hopes that humanity would prove good-natured. And I believed that for quite some time. But without the gods here, I fear that I was misguided. That book is humanity's salvation, for it will guide me to my father once again. It will help me bring him back so that he, as a god, can lead the mortals, the rabbits stuck.
Can punch them and kill them if they don't agree.
We do not kill for disagreeing, we kill for evil.
Right, you killed all those innocent people because they were so evil.
I would not call them innocent.
You're trying to stop a little bit evil.
I
Chill.
went to Plasar. I told them, I, as an angel of Corteus, as the last divine being of this world, am here to save you. I am here to bring us out of a cyclical darkness, and they refused. And those who refuse salvation are not innocent.
At this point, Lucius reaching for a returning stone, and he's holding in his hand.
Give me a sleight of hand check.
That's just the darkness.
That's a natural what?
That's cool.
That's a
You begin.
20. He said natural 20. Natural.
You begin reaching for something. Avant replies just very quickly. He doesn't even move his hand. His just finger points up and he says, "Stop." And I need you to make a... What's the save? It's a wisdom saving throw.
Tiny visions?
You can give him advantage.
You also have plus
You have advantage and a +4. That's a second level spell slot. Ndapia.
So you get a +8.
No, wait.
In the back.
With advantage and 4 on top of your bonus.
Oh, just like, yeah. Well, natural 1 and a 18. 22.
22.
Yeah.
Your entire body falls rigid and you are frozen in place. As Avant says, unless you are reaching for the book to hand to me, I do not want to see you make any other moves. And after a couple of seconds, the spell dissipates. Now, I think it only fair for you to ask me questions and for me to return in kind. I have a lot that I would like to know, and it seems that you all are tied into this very closely. The book is my lead.
We've
Are
asked
you-
the person this for a name.
I'm sorry.
We've had one other person ask us for a name as we're into Plasar. Do you know of someone, a Sphinx?
Yes, I do. Asafra
Zafra.
is our
What's the
name.
connection.
The connection is that Asafra was the last guard between me and the secrets that I was looking for. And again, in an act of mercy, Asafra was innocent, so she was spared. Now,
What is this darkness you talking
my turn for questions. Leo,
yet?
are you going to give me the book or not?
Can we save that question for last?
No.
Right. There's a lot more going on.
I would like not to waste time. If you are not going to give me the book, then I say we end this now. And it would be very disappointing. Leo, I've been told that you hold great promise, one of the only Cortean clerics that we know of. You and Father Edel are the only ones alive. I would hate for that potential to go to waste.
I feel like you're trying to entice me with flattery to give you the book, but that's not going to happen.
I feel like he's threatening to kill us.
If you are to stand in the way of salvation, then you will be removed. You either choose good, or you are in the way of good.
How do we even know you're good? You've barely enlightened us on what your motive is here, just talking about darkness and then killing people. There's no way.
Leo, I have been
Can't just
alive
willingly hand this to you.
for centuries, watching humanity kill themselves over gold, power, land. They starve. They set fire to their cities. They oppress. They control. That is the darkness that I'm talking about. That sort of evil clearly is not one of another world because we cannot access them. I have tried. Do you think angels are native to this plane? Do you think I do not have another home somewhere that I'm trying to get to?
I understand.
Every evil you have encountered in this world is one that was created by man, and I do not wish to kill all of mankind. I wish to save them.
All evil.
Yes.
So you are man then?
No.
The hypocrisy from you is astounding.
The misunderstanding from you is even more.
No, I think I understand what you've done perfectly well. You talk about the cyclical nature of hatred, but you have started the biggest in recent history. You've put East and West against each other.
I have done no such thing.
Your actions have.
Please, enlighten me then. How have I spurred the tension between the two continents? I'm not oblivious to it. I know it. But from what I have been told, I have been seeking this book for 400 years. And I finally get it. And they are stolen from me by greed-driven mortals.
So if you don't like it here, then why don't you just go back? We give you the book and you don't return.
I have tried. I have tried
With the book
again
in hand,
and
right?
again. I will figure out how. The book is a means to an end, and the end, I know the name. I do not know what it is.
How do you know that for sure, though?
He holds up a hand and he stops. The air was very silent in the room for a second. He says, let's make this faster. I will answer one question, you will answer one question. But I expect you to be honest, or if you are not, you are acting against the salvation of your own kind. And I can think of no greater evil. So go, ask your question. I will answer honestly. If you need to use your magic to trust me, so be it.
Where's Lysilda? That's my question.
Yo, are you fucking for real right now?
Response.
I mean, yeah, where's Lysilda?
We got 2 votes for it.
What's he going to do with the book?
Right, I second that.
Well, I think he said vaguely what he's going to do with the book. He said it's means to the end and name, but he doesn't know. So I'm curious what the name of the end is.
I thought that was the name the Sphinx asked for.
Well, I don't know. He didn't confirm that.
No, he didn't.
Layman, the name the Sphinx wanted.
I believe it was Hyla's bow because we're trying to go to Hyla's bow.
That's what I thought, but maybe it's layman.
I think we have more important things to worry about currently.
Yeah, facts.
All right, I'm hearing 3 potential questions. Lysilda, the name he was referring to, or what he's going to do with the book. You can ask him to be specific. I'll let you know. No insight check needed. The party's smart enough. He is essentially giving I don't want to call it an ultimatum, but a sort of, you ask me a question and I will tell you everything. I ask you a question and you tell me everything.
I'd say Leo has the final vote.
That's a bad decision.
I want to know where Lysilda is.
No, we need to know what he's going to do with the book and whether or not we're going to give it to him.
No, we are not.
Do you think
He is
we're
a
not going to
master-
do it?
He committed several genocides. I cannot believe you are even considering it.
I need to make sure that you guys understand that anything that you say to each other in character regarding your choices, Avant will hear.
I speak telepathically.
You can message in other people's head, and I will say that the only thing that's been said so far is you send a message to everyone's head that's like, we're not giving him the book.
He has committed several genocides. I cannot believe you guys are even considering it.
That's not what he said.
We're not considering it.
I think
gonna
we
get
have
it
a
anyways.
choice here. We can't exactly get away from him, right? He will literally obliterate all of us.
I get a message to Leo and said, we can fight him.
Oh, I didn't hear.
That was just me to Leo.
Well,
I would rather die than let him kill anyone
gives
else.
us an idea. That gives us an idea of what we need to do to stop him.
We need to know what he's doing with the
So
book. That's. I'm going to message you. I think that's what we need to know. What do you want to do with the book?
Yeah, Lysilda and the Sphinx, those are completely irrelevant right now.
Her life is not irrelevant.
No.
Yeah,
I don't know
Leo,
if it's
you
not
said that to
irrelevant,
her.
but in the grand scheme of things right now,
I'm telling Matilda.
You sound just like him.
I don't fucking care what you guys tell Lasilda. What are you going to do with the book, Avant?
The book details my father's party, their items, and their mission against Barameth. I see a parallel in my mission as well. I will assemble a small army of those of the most devout, the most powerful, collect these artifacts, and take them to wherever I need to free the gods. And that book is the first step towards that.
Free the gods. What happens when you free the gods?
My father can return, we will be reunited, and humanity guided once again, because clearly their own guidance has not done them well.
Or what trapped them in the first place?
Barameth. Well, they trap themselves. They all.
It is my turn for a question.
Sorry.
Do you know of Sacredana? That is the name that I referred to.
Do I know a Sacredana?
I think I might know Sacredana.
I know
Something that's been mentioned what?
it's been mentioned like twice. Lucian, give me a history check. I'll say flat.
Over the table, I know it's the word we couldn't figure out in Sar.
You can still give me that. 24?
27. Do I get +3 from you?
No, that's just saves.
No, that's saving throw.
Oh,
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
You are able to identify that the word this is in a language that you are unfamiliar with. It's kind of like Sylvan, kind of like Elvish, but it outdates them both. Sacra means sacred. You know that. So it has some sort of divine tie to it. Dana, you're not really sure. There's like 3 or 4 different words that you can think of that connect to that like etymological root. But Avant asks very succinctly if you know about it. That is the name that he has to go after. He asks each of you to say your answer. He'll go one at a time. I'll just go in the order that I have you guys here. Dahlia, he looks to you.
Is it in my holy text?
No.
Then no. Nothing.
Rosaris.
As a player, I'm forgetting what Rosaris knows and what I know. I don't know that I ever made a connection to Sacredana.
I think the party looked at Under Plasar and noticed that, but some of the letters were scratched out and missing. So, like, I will say that as a player, the Curse of High Intelligence is you piece it together right then, and you're like, I have seen that before.
I would just say, like, in passing, and Plasar, maybe?
You see his eyebrow kind of furrows a little bit. He says, I've seen it there too. That is not helpful. Lucian. Gwen.
Nope, unless I forgot.
I don't think you have. Athira.
I believe the same as Rosaries. We came across something in Plasar. That's the extent.
Give me a deception check, please, and thank you.
It's the BB. I knew it. I fucking knew it.
I got a 19.
Cool. You see his eyebrow furrows a little bit, and as he starts to turn to Leo, he turns back to you and he says, and nothing more.
No.
At that, his face, it almost looks like he winces a little bit, and you watch as the veins in his neck that lead up into his face, there's like a little flash of blue, almost like lightning, that just courses through as he bites down with his jaw. He looks back at you and he says, now I said to be honest, and I will not repeat myself. If you lie to me again, I will know. What do you know of Sacredana?
I told you everything you're gonna get from me.
That seemed pretty honest right there, that response.
Yeah, it was. Leo,
What?
that answers that question. Ava.
I'm not gonna play your question game, so just skip me. I don't ask you anything.
You are going to play. It's a simple yes or no.
Ask you anything.
Answer. Make a wisdom save.
Bro doesn't know about consent.
You get about 20 plus.
Yeah, I'm not consenting to the fucking game. I did not consent.
You're gonna get forced.
No, I have a +0.
You get a +3 from Rosari's.
Cool. So I have an 8.
Cool. He's casting command on you, and you have to answer yes or no. Do you know Sacredana?
No. Stupid dumb.
He can tell that you're being truthful. He looks back.
Nothing. Wait, is that a spell slot to do?
Yeah, I was gonna say, go ahead, waste the spell slot.
Yeah, go ahead.
To do what?
I was gonna say keep wasting spell slot, but I don't think this time. Is command a spell slot?
It is for normal people, yes.
Oh, okay.
Normal. He gives a hard glance to Aethera, and he says, I will get that answer. Regardless, I'm indebted to you another question.
I'm gonna speak in everyone's brains, be like, should we ask him what happened to the gods in the first place? Why are they gone?
One got descended, the other people went to the planes, the places. So that
Well, yes, but he said free the gods, which means the gods are trapped. I'm wondering who traps the gods.
the only one I can think of is Corteus. There's no other gods that have been trapped.
No, they are all being trapped. All of the gods.
Oh.
This whole conversation is happening with intense eye contact and like, pointing for messages.
Sure.
But I'm just letting you guys know, it's very obvious to Avant that you are talking telepathically. There's
but
no
just like-
hiding that. It's just,
I mean, my face is.
I mean,
but,
yes.
you know,
And Lucian's like repeatedly pointing at you.
I don't have to stare.
And they're like, hey, Shorty, question
Answer.
for you as the DM.
Mhm.
I still have protection or detect evil and good up.
Oh,
Yes, you do.
What is he registering ours?
Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Oh, yeah.
magic as well.
13.
Cool. You're going to take 5 points of radiant damage as throughout this conversation, you guys notice that Rosari's nose has started bleeding. He registers as the single strongest divine source of energy you have ever seen. Your Detect Evil and Good, we flavored it as you're able to tell if someone gets their powers through a divine source like a paladin or cleric, through a fiendish source like a warlock. Like you're able to detect where magic comes from. His magic, he is a source of divine power.
Amazing. So I think we should ask him who or what trapped the gods in the first place, because they are all trapped. And he's trying to free them, but what happened to them in the first place?
I don't know that he knows that.
Yeah, which
No, that's what he's searching for.
He's searching for a way to free them.
You can ask him as many questions as you want, but every one that you ask him, he gets one in return. That's the only thing limiting the party right now.
Answering questions, so let's not ask too many.
I guess I'll ask it then.
Yeah.
What trapped the gods in the first place?
I wish I could tell you. I do not know that myself.
You do not know.
I can tell you my experience, and that is all.
Please.
The world was invaded by the Hells, as you guys probably know. You have Layman's journal. I have heard that he has accounted every detail of it, not sparing any of the gory mess. A lot of people died during those dark days, myself included. My father corralled his people, amassed an army, formed a party, and defeated Verameth, ascending to godhood. Now I was resurrected as an angel to serve him. I hunted down what few devils were left on the material plane once all was said and done. And then I was trapped, frozen, a devil's trick, sentient the whole time, eye to eye with my worst enemy until I was freed, apparently, 890-ish years later, a little less. Since then, I have been walking the earth to find where they have went. But all I have found is that I am the last of the divine beings left on the earth, and I cannot return home. Being an angel, I should be able to return to Aradia whenever I please.
Aradia.
Yes, it's the name of the realm that my father and his angels occupy.
Yes, everyone be ready. We're not giving you the book.
Are you absolutely certain about that, Lucien?
I'll look around to everyone else.
I believe you are blinded by selfishness.
You are one to speak of being blind.
You're right. I am one to speak on it.
He's going to turn to Lucien, and on a pretty good insight check, he's going to directly look at you and ask you, do you have the book?
No.
No.
Don't even roll deception. You watch as
Your courage.
a course of lightning through the veins on his
Telepathic
neck.
high five.
And he, again, it almost looks like he winces. He clenches his jaw, the lightning courses through, and you see his eyes spark a little bit, and he says,
You're not controlling yourself, are you?
I am in complete control. It just pains me to know that you are actively choosing against your own salvation. I will give you one more opportunity. You can either give me the book, or I can take it off of your corpse.
You are no god of
I would
mine. You
give
do not
you-
get to decide what saves us.
I'm gonna cast Hold Person on him.
Go ahead, what's the save?
Oh no, we're good.
Leo,
We're good.
gonna get the book either way, Leo.
16.
Cool.
What good does it do if we're all dead, Leo?
Really quick, I need everybody to roll
I'm
initiative.
doing this. I'm technically shit right now. I'm just standing there.
Talk to
Returning stones. Returning stones.
Can I as a player also ask David? He understands that this person is not necessarily a person, but is an angelic being.
We've fought an entity before. We fought the big bottom prince. We are
That was hardly comparable.
we are
You guys were also leveled up for that.
I got an extra 20 on my fucking.
All right, give me initiative rolls. Let's start with 20 plus.
Can I stop? Wait, can I stop him from casting fucking Hold Person before anything?
I'm gonna let Jambo decide that. Do you want to let Leo use his reaction to stop you from casting Hold Person and prevent this from devolving into combat?
Yes.
Okay, you take out the spellbook. Is your
Running my fucking initiative is so annoying.
and Avant got a
no.
33. I hate to tell you, buddy, you are seriously outmatched here.
Oh no!
You whip out the spellbook and you start to cast the spell. And Leo, what do you do as Lucien takes out the spellbook?
Fucking. How close is Lucian? How close is Lucian to me?
I'll say within 10 feet. Like, you can use your reaction to run over and stop him.
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna run over and just like stop him, grab his hand, so shit. I'm out.
I start.
Well, the book's in his hand. Like, what do you do with the book? What do you do with Lucien?
Returning stone.
Well, I guess the book is your spellcasting focus.
Yeah.
I just
And it's your
grab the book out of his hands.
You grab the book out of his hands with your reaction. Go ahead and tell me those initiative rolls.
Why?
I got a natural 20.
For a total of?
Had
Okay.
0. That's 20.
I
Oh shit, I just rolled a nat 22.
also got a natural 20.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
All right.
Just going up.
Give me totals. Give me totals.
19.
Oh, I got it.
It doesn't sound as good when you say it like that.
Mine would be 25.
Yeah, freaking it's like bullcrap.
It's
We got a 19 plus 11. Whatever.
19 plus 11?
Jeez.
Dirty 30. That still doesn't beat Avant.
30. We're so cooked,
Why
bro.
are you trying to fight anyone? What?
Don't matter. Who else am I missing? I meant
16.
16 for Dahlia. And then 15 for Gwen.
Yep.
Athira?
7 for me.
Hey.
I think that's everybody. I could be wrong. I think that's everybody.
Oh, no.
Avant got a 33 on his initiative.
Dude, I got a natural 20 and I'm halfway down. This sucks.
Yeah.
We're so cooked.
You run over and you grab the book. Avant is going to cast Hold Person on you, Leo. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, dear God.
+3.
+3.
Oh, nice.
Well, it's not going to matter, but
It's really not.
23.
Cool. You are frozen in place as Avant says, stop. And your entire body, your blood rushes through your body like a flash of lightning, and you are stuck in place holding the book in your hands. And he walks up to you, leans down just a little bit to make eye contact with you. And he looks at you and he says, I do not like to kill those that are so helpless in my presence, but if you actively work against me, then I will have no choice. Leo, I'm going to release this spell on you, and you are going to give me the book. If you do not, I will make sure your father is there at the reception for your funeral.
Very kind of you.
I'm sure he will understand. And he drops the spell. Going through initiative, next up is Ava. Do you want to do anything? Do you want to prep an action? Avant is about to drop the spell on Leo.
She's still holding on to her. Sorry. It's really hard now. She's not gonna do anything and hope that Leo is smart.
Got it.
All right, you refrain. You hold back. Leo, it is your turn. Avant is looking at you expectedly. Stands back up to his full height, and you notice he's gotten a little taller. Now he is towering a few inches above you, whereas he was eye level before. And he looks down at you, and he says, are you going to make the right decision?
Going to look around at everybody and try to gauge all their faces.
You turn to look at the party, and as you turn and look, Avant's hand, a little bit larger than it should be, kind of grabs you by the cheek and turns your face back towards him, and he pulls you in closer and he says, you do not get another chance.
I'm okay.
I've offered you salvation. What do you choose?
You keep saying that you're killing in the name of purity, then honestly, are you really saving the world?
I did not ask for conversation, Leo. I asked for the book.
I'm gonna use a returning stone on myself. And
You feign reaching back for the book, grab a returning stone and crush it. And then as Avant is holding you by the face, and you guys watch as Leo's boots start to like pick up a little bit as he is picking him up by the jaw. Leo's body, over the course of a few seconds, turns to dust and flits away. And Avant looks down, very disappointed. He says, all right, you have made your choice, and so it shall be. And he's going to hold his arm down at his side, and a great sword is going to appear with a flash of lightning, breaking through the roof, crashing through, busting wood everywhere. And it's going to be Lucian's turn, and he turns immediately to look at you.
okay.
Did I see the other person about out?
Yeah, you saw Leo teleport.
Yeah, we know little cabin. I think we're seeing everything.
what's a pacifist wizard going to do without a spellbook?
I don't know. I've still got my spellbook. Oh,
No, you don't. He took it.
Oh, Leo's got it.
Yeah.
Actually, I am going to say that at the end of Leo's turn, Avant is going to take a legendary action, but he's not going to do anything major. He is going to look around to the rest of you and say, I know where Urolumus is, and I will ask another question, and you will answer. And he's going to, I'm going to say with an insight check, he's going to try to gauge who probably isn't the best at wisdom saves, And at this group, he's looking at Lucian and Ava, so I'm just going to roll and see which one of you two he picks. Lucian, Avant looks at you. I will need you to make a... Is it wisdom? Yeah, it's a wisdom saving throw. Actually, no. He's not going to cast a spell on you. He's just going to look at you. He's going to say, I will follow you there. And you, and he points over to Aethera. I can't kill you. But I can kill you. And he points back at Lucian. It is your turn.
I'm gonna returning stone.
Cool.
The book's the important thing.
Lucian cracks a returning stone, teleports out. He's going to turn to Ava this time.
I didn't. Okay.
Doesn't matter. It's one of his legendary actions. And again, I'm minimizing what he can do in this because he does not want to fight you, but he's going to cast Command. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. And he's going to look at you and he's going to say, is Iso Mifibaron still alive?
So do I roll or can I just answer?
You can make a wisdom save.
Like, not told what to do.
If you want to resist it, you got to make a wisdom save.
Say something clever. Say something like I didn't see him die.
He is telling you to answer succinctly yes or no. He says yes or no, is Iso Mifibaron still alive?
No.
He can tell you're telling the truth. That's going to bring it to Rosari's turn.
I'm tugging on you.
You should have already left.
Sorry.
Why didn't you hold your actions?
I forgot as a player. Okay. Just go.
I will hold my action to do it until everyone's gone.
Look, you...
But as soon as I even... You're holding on to me. Be quiet.
Freaking promise in my ear.
Rosari's has the stone in his hand, waiting to use it, and he is watching the rest of the party. That brings it down to Dahlia, and Avant is looking around the group. He's not going to use his final legendary action quite yet.
Ava, where is your returning stone?
Damn it, just go. Just go. I will be fine. We promise. Go.
Marco.
If we were in trouble, I'm not there. Oh.
It's better for as many of us to get out of here as possible. Just
That's
go.
true.
The longer we wait, the longer Rosari's is going to wait here.
And you have
This
to lead
is-
all of that
this is
into the holy place. Remember, Dahlia? You have to lead us all there. So, go.
Go to Parasolana. You got it.
I'm going to cast Sanctuary on Ava.
Is that an action or a bonus action?
Bonus action.
All right.
And then I'm going to hold my action. You to either heal if someone's hurt or return if they've all returned.
All right.
But
Gwen, that takes it to you. You see Rosari's waiting and holding his stone. You see Dahlia cast a spell on Ava, warded by this beautiful golden light, but holding on to their stone as well.
Ooh, why am I?
Oh,
Go.
I gotta
you can go.
I can so I'm gonna use my.
I count Zim as part of Gwen for this. As soon as you start using your stone, Zim rushes to you and you hold on to him, crush your stone, and you are teleported out. You crumble to dust and gone. Aethera, that leaves you. 3 of your allies gone, 3 of your allies left here.
I'm going to turn to Avant. You're just going to follow us to Loomis anyway, aren't you?
Because that is what it needs to be done.
And the only thing to make you stop is that book?
And the answer to that question I asked you, yes.
Can one stand in the place of the other?
I wish it could be so.
I'm gonna look over at the other 3. I'm going to pick out my stone, but I'm going to say, he admitted that he won't kill me, so I'm pretty sure I should be the last to leave. Any of the rest of you, he might.
Other motherfucker.
So, go.
I'm going to tell you guys something, but I'm going to preface it first. This is episode 62 of the campaign. We've been playing for a long time.
Yeah, well.
This is the turning point of the campaign where you are no longer protected. So I'm going to give the last piece of like advice or help that I can think to give before you guys are released into the rest of the campaign. Athira, if you know that he will not kill you, you can use your action and bonus action to take someone else's stone into your own hand and use one on someone else. It takes an action to use the stone on someone. I'll say it's a bonus action to take theirs. So you have Dahlia, Rosaries.
We
and
both have
Ava.
ours in our hands, ready to go as soon as Ava.
Dahlia and Rosaries have theirs like in their hand, ready to go. Ava has the stone on their person.
I just forgot.
Yeah, that's enough information. I'm going to go over to Ava and I'm going to take her stone out of her pocket and like slam it against her arm and send her.
Cool. You go over to Ava, grab her stone, crush it, send Ava back. Gone.
I'm gonna use that as my...
Before you can take a reaction, Avant is going to use a legendary action. At the end of your turn, Athira, you teleport Ava out, and the three of you are left. Avant looks across to you. You've realized that he was telling the truth. He cannot kill you. He will not kill you. You're the only lead he has on this name, Sacradena. He says, well, this is awfully disappointing. It is not a happy day when I resorted to use violence. And he, in a flash of lightning, is going to teleport over and make a great sword attack on... I'm going to choose between Dahlia and Rosaries. We'll say odds are Dahlia, evens are Rosaries. That is Dahlia.
I'm so cooked, bro.
You're so cooked.
I'm so cooked.
All right.
Please react.
Not yet. He is going to make an attack, and that is a... I'm not even going to say the number. That's just disrespect.
No, I have 39 total hit points.
4, 10, 12, 20 points of slashing damage.
And how much lightning?
We're getting there.
So over for me, you guys.
19 points of lightning damage.
Cool. For 39 total?
I think so.
That is exactly how many hit points I have.
I'm sorry. Rosaries, you take the 39 hit points immediately. Huge gash appearing across your back as Avant teleported behind and swung his sword. It's his legendary action. He can only use one right now. If you have held actions, you can use them now.
Get the fuck out!
It's just you three. No one else is acting.
I don't have a held action, so.
That is true. Thera is left here. Dahlia, I'm going to say, when you react, I want it to be with the knowledge that you just felt a life-ending blow hit you in the back and you stumble to the ground as you were almost cleaved in half. But the pain quickly subsides and is dulled, and you watch as Rosaries, still standing, tightens his grip on his shield and sword and takes the brunt of that hit, and you are gasping for air.
I said what my two things were.
I'm going to give you guys 5 seconds. Are you using a reaction?
Yeah, I'm using my reaction, but I said that my two options for my reaction were leave if everyone's left, or heal somebody if they get hurt.
Okay.
So I'm gonna do... Reach him, can I do Cure Wounds?
Sure.
Great, I'm gonna do a 3rd level Cure Wounds.
Rosaries, you feel a hand reach up and touch you on the leg from the floor. Go ahead and roll the hit die for that. It's a lot. It's like...
Yeah, it's 68.
Yeah, right 20s.
29 plus 4... 33.
33?
can't.
You feel the wound healing up from where you took the hit.
I go, that means Dolly is still here.
That is true.
Go. I can hit Julia. Or she can leave.
Not until after he goes. Can I use my reaction to use her stone on her?
It did fall on the ground. We could say that it fell.
I will let you use your reaction to kind of combination grab Dahlia's stone and use one of the two stones on Dahlia.
Yeah, either or I could just use mine, and if hers is on the ground, I can pick it up.
Sure. Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, I'll do that. Just to.
I do want to ask though. You have a sword, a shield, and a stone. You only have two hands. Is your sword still put up? Is your shield put up?
No. Jacques, ever since he walked in and I found out he's freaking Sir Arion of Kiel, Jacques has been dissipated from existence.
Fantastic.
Not anywhere near him.
Cool.
My sword.
The stone is on the ground. You crush your stone, hit it against Dahlia. Dahlia, you
Yeah, I mean, I try to protest, but
see anything, but it
Yeah.
is a light enough in here where you can kind of detect that Rosaries is hitting you with the stone, and you pop out of existence back to earliness, leaving Rosaries there. At this point, it is Avant's turn, and you guys watch as the light fades from the windows. Storm clouds overhead, thunder rumbling above, and Avant lightning in his eyes. Before he acts, he says to you all, I hope you know how disappointing this is. I had hoped that you were wise enough to help me, but I hope you know that there is no place on this earth that I will not find you. And with that, after looking at Aethera when he says that, he's going to use his action to make attacks against Rosaries as the last person here. 2 to hit, that is a 25 and a 24.
Yep.
First attack, and 12, 15, 23 slashing, 24 lightning. He hits you. How are you looking? Like percentage-wise, what's your health at?
On a scale of 1 to 73, I'm currently at 15.
Cool. He hits you and knocks you to the ground, an explosion of lightning arcing out from your armor, and you stumble to the ground a little bit, holding your shield up, trying to block an attack. He looks at you and he says, this is a Cortean's mercy. And he hits you with a second attack for 11, 17, 19, 27 slashing, and 27 lightnings.
I'm definitely down. Is that the same attack, or is that a failed death save? Is that smite?
It's effectively smite, but his attacks just naturally have like a smite added to these, so it's special.
Cool.
Yeah. However, he is going to use Thunderous Smite on this, so go ahead, make me a strength saving throw.
I'm down. That I automatically fail.
It's part of the attack, so you would still have been up for this.
17, not good enough for him.
No, it is not. You're going to take an additional 10 points of thunder damage. And Aethera, you watch as Avant swings his greatsword and hits Rosaries' shield, pushing it out of the way and cutting into his armor. A boom sounds out, and Rosaries is launched through the wall of the cottage, skipping 10 or 15 feet out past the broken wall now. And with that, that's Avant's turn. Aethera, with the last bit of Avant's turn, he hasn't used his movement. He's going to walk over, pick up the returning stone, and kind of look at it, toss it to you.
I will catch it. I'm assuming it's my turn.
You're the only one left.
I'm going off of that you let them use their reaction or a bonus action to take someone's stone and use it. So I'm going to run to Rosaries. I'm going to use Cure Wounds on him.
An action, yeah.
That's 22. I'm going to take the stone that the guy threw at me, and I'm going to smash it into Rosaries' shoulder and send it.
Rosaries is up again. He is healed. When you wake back up, you gasp, the wounds on your body bleeding, but not lethal. And you see Athera about to crush the stone and hit you with it.
Once he is that he's awake, I'm just go, don't be stubborn.
Can I make an athletics check? I want to try to turn her hand back towards herself.
I will leave it down to a test.
Oh, stubborn.
We're going to make this flat. Rosari's with a strength check, Athera with a dex check.
Strength or athletics, just to be clear.
Just strength, we will say, to keep it kind of fair between the two of you.
You move first.
Well, with my +5 to the strength roll, I rolled a natural 19.
24.
Crap. I got a dirty 20, which is so unfair because I thought I did well.
Only having a difference of 4. Rosari's, you grab Athera's arm, but you're not quite able to get her to activate it on herself. She is like pushing back and wanting to use it against you, so you guys are kind of locked there in a stalemate for a second.
I'm gonna say, you foolish idiot, I have 2. If you send me home with this, you're not getting back.
I would rather break a promise than break an oath.
I'm gonna pull the second one out of my pocket and try go at him with the other hand.
You have already used your action and really a bonus action to try to do all of this. As a matter of fact, I didn't even think about this, but I said it was an action to use a stone on someone else, and you used your action to cast a spell, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so effectively, I had you guys roll for it, but it mechanically wasn't even possible anyway, so we will say that Rosarius has held you there.
Mm-hmm.
Healing him and returning him in the same round is not technically possible, so you are stuck and Rosarius is refusing.
Can I just let go? Can I let go of the stone so it falls to the snow?
Sure. After Athera's turn, that brings it back up to Avant. He is going to kind of duck and walk out of the cottage, and he looks at Rosari's, looks at you, you look back, and he makes eye contact with you, and he says, "Interesting ability. You know, Zane told me quite a bit about your group. Leo talks very highly of you, Rosari's, says that you will unendingly put yourself on the line for your friends. Athera, you were right. I will not kill you." He is going to teleport over and make an attack on you. 2, actually. 27 and 19.
Yeah, my armor class is crap.
Cool. First attack is 11, 15, 18, 26 slashing.
Isn't the Cortean belief not to strike unless you intend to kill?
2, 4.
He is intending to kill.
Doesn't kill.
Not
12,
Athera.
13, 16 lightning. What? I don't even remember the total damage there.
I don't remember the total damage, but I just removed each from.
Okay. So you're still up, is the point.
I'm still up.
Cool. He's making a second
Yeah, but
attack.
he just attacked the
8, 13, 14.
But Rosari's is gonna take the damage.
Yeah, he is.
You and Shorty knows that.
I know he is.
I know how much HP she has, and there's not enough left.
8,
There's not enough left for me, and I have most.
14, 14, 22 slashing,
Yeah, second use of the shield for this attack.
24 points of lightning on that last one. So in total, there were 2 attacks. I don't remember the total damages for either.
It's whatever, 65 plus 23.
So 88.
If you say so.
I mean, even taking one of those hits, Rosari's, you're going to go down.
Yeah. Before I ask a question, Matt, player to player, what are the odds that Athera tries to do the same thing again? What are the odds you waste your turn trying to get me back up?
She's not going to make the same mistake twice, but she'll have the same goal.
Cool. Shorty, can I use a spell slot to take both?
You definitely can. I'm going to say you don't even have to take a spell slot because it doesn't matter. 88 points is beyond your max HP. Am I correct?
Yeah, by 15.
Athera, you feel a singeing, hot, burning pain slash through your abdomen as shoulder to hip, you are bisected and cut in half. And for a moment, you feel life start to slip from you. But Rosari's holding on to your arm. His other hand has the shield in it, and you see your name lit up in, correct me if I'm wrong, that light blue kind of color. And with that, you see Rosari's armor start shifting and moving as the upper half of his body slides and falls away from the bottom half. And he is dead.
Can I add something?
Please do.
When your name lights up, it shines probably as bright as we've ever seen it. And for the first time, you see the biggest smile on my face as I died fulfilling the oath that I wanted originally.
88 points of damage far exceeds your max HP. You hear a creaking and cracking sound as Rosari's takes that wound from you, and you almost like stutter for a second. Your heart skips a beat, and the shield cracks down the middle, breaks in half, and Rosari's kind of falls onto the ground, now lifeless.
You're speaking your way.
Timing. Worst timing ever.
Athera turns around, speaks Druidic at Avant.
She just
He
springs.
takes 88 psychic.
Yeah, she's out.
from that.
She's out.
Yeah. Let me roll for Druidic
For a
damage.
moment.
She's wild shaping. Give her a minute.
Yep.
Nat's internet said, enough is enough.
If I disconnect in the middle of the fight, it never happened.
Okay.
Oh?
Oh?
No.
Nat? Are you with us?
Nat, my beloved? Are you there?
Natalie,
Pookie Bear?
literally a bear.
Who's sometimes a real
Okay,
thing?
now?
Yes.
Yay!
You're back.
Okay, that was the longest
All right.
one ever, and it was okay because I actually was like tearing up, so like that was good. It gave me
Well,
So was Danny, I
Give
think.
me a moment.
speaking of tearing up, tell us how you're reacting, because Avant just took his turn. Rosari's is dead, so we skip his. It's yours.
I think the shock of feeling that death blow and then having it leave and seeing the look in Rosari's eyes as I just watch him cleaved into and falling to the ground. I just fall into my knees, like my body just gives out, and I kind of desperately like pat at him, and I cast Cure Wounds out of desperation, because I'm not thinking, and I think the magic comes out of my hand and it starts to form around his body, and it goes to that space in where his body is into, and it just kind of like fizzles. Like it's also like what do you expect me to do?
I will say that you casting this spell, you are like getting Rosari's body to like stick back together, and you can tell that it's mending the flesh, but it doesn't bring back a heartbeat. It doesn't bring back blood flow. It doesn't bring back breath. So you feel his body mend and fix, and you're like weaving pieces together with your magic underneath his armor. But he still is laying down lifeless right in front of you.
And as I realized like that this isn't gonna work, like I can't do anything, there's just this feeling of rage that overtakes the sadness, and I turn back to what's his face, because I already forgot his name, Avant, and I just kind of like glare at him and go, I don't care about your god system. In my opinion, you all are just a bunch of overpowered hypocrites taking lives for your own bias and your own needs without thought. And I don't care what you do to me. I will never give you the information that you want, and less likely now that you've taken a friend. I have no words for the type of evil that you are. And then I'm gonna attempt to take both stones and smash one on Rosari's and myself, either now or the next time that I can move.
After you get done saying that, Avant the greatsword disappears from his hand, dissipates into thin air, and he holds up his hand and he says, "Silence. Will you make a wisdom saving throw?"
Well, that's the worst roll I've ever done with wisdom, so I guess that fits. A 12 with my +8.
Yeah, not even close. You feel his magic wash over you again, and just like it did the others, you are paralyzed in place. He is using one of his other hold person charges, and he kneels down in front of you, and he says, "There is no corner of this earth that you will be able to hide from me. If my mission leads me to you, I will accomplish it. I did not want this." He's going to stand up, and you watch as a pair of glowing yellow angelic wings sprout from his back, and in a boom of thunder, he charges off. The lightning overhead rumbling as he, with a speed unbeknownst to you, breaking the sound barrier immediately, booms and flies away. And with no perception check needed, the spell washes over you, and you grab the stones again, and you see Rosari's broken shield down the middle now. Still a little bit of magic left behind. And you see every single name that he has etched in there from your party members lighting up and slowly fading.
Now that he's gone, I'm just taking a bit of time to process this, and I run my hand over the shield as the names fade off.
Give me I don't even know give me an insight check. I want this to be wisdom based. I'm going to say you even have advantage because you have been in the party with Rosaria since day one.
26.
It's not that Rosari's ever sat down and explained how his magic works or the inner detailings of what he does, how his magic items work, all of that stuff. You know that this shield was given to him by a professor and it's used to protect people. But on a 26, you are smart enough to know the basics of who your party members are, what they are after, and how their abilities help them get there. Rosari's shield, the names light up when that person is in danger. And you're looking back at the shield and you're noticing Dahlia, Lucian, Gwen, Leo, Ava. Rosari's, who else from the school is listed on the shield? I imagine Beatrice, Kada.
Okay, just specifically at the school, it was in order: Kada, Beatrice, Lucilda.
Lucilda's not lighting up either.
The party, including Marcel, and then Dahlia was the latest one.
Cool. So literally just your 5 party members that I listed, and Beatrice and Kada, their names are lighting up on the shield still, slowly fading. Those names lit up when those people were in danger, and it helped Rosari's to protect them. If they're lighting up with the last little bit of magic left in the shield quickly fading, your gut tells you that that's like the last little bit of Rosari's magic warning you that they are not safe right now.
I'm going to make sure, I'm going to try and collect anything that he dropped so that when I send us both back, and make sure the shield and everything comes with us. So whether I have to hold it or if he can be touching it. And then I'll use both stones. I'll hit one and crush it on his body at the same time that I crush one on mine.
Well, you activate it on both. The body, reformed, stitched together, holding on to the remnants of his shield. Jacques has disappeared, but his armor attached to him. You both, crumbled to dust, teleport to the school. 5 of you who teleported, with a couple of random students walking past, you watch as Athera teleports in, watery-eyed, kneeling over Rosari's corpse, clearly lifeless.